Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Serginho. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard. Antalyaspor have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, that's ambitious. It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Serginho. Kane. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Foot in. Looking for the run. And back to the keeper. Pubil. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Stood up well to him there. First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's going wide left. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nico Williams. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's picked it up out wide. Martinez claims comfortably. Van Dijk. Serginho. Messi is the team's great visionary.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And a goal! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
27 minutes is number 18.
Antalyaspor have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football and more...
Shapes to shoot! Kane. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Struck first time. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Pubil. And that is out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Paredes. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Yamal is onto this. Yamal's cross. Oh, great leap! And no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
41 minutes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pubil. Paredes. And Yamal. Throw it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's definitely onside. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. He is through here. He's found some space. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Kane. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Oh, Red, nice interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got away.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Martinez clears on the through ball, and he's straight offside. Pubil kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saka. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 56
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Coming on to replace
Antalyaspor
him is
with the lead.
number 23, Danny Olmo.
Yamal. That's a good ball out wide. And he's quick to return it. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Antalyaspor perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Martins.
Lots and lots of changes.
19.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Mbappe. Number 5.
Over to the right flank.
Jisung.
Williams. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's good play from him.
Drills one in. All Black deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Paredes spots it and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. Messi. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Park Ji-sung was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 22,
Messi.
Beckham.
He's had it taken off him.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van Dijk. Saka. Now Trudeau. Yamal bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's played through for him. Just the keeper in his decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Antalyaspor surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Antalyaspor can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
After 89 minutes is number 23, Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo. Danny Olmo.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Pubil. And it's Paredes. 4 added minutes on the board. Searching pass he's played there. And he's let fly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Antalyaspor can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Outside this stadium.